Measure of central tendency is a summary measure that attempts to describe a whole set of data with a single value that represents the middle or center of its distribution. So in other words, measure of central tendency is very useful, especially if you are gathering data. So to get the central value, you need to use measure of central tendency. There are three types of measure of central tendency: the mean, median, and mode. Now let's proceed with the first types of central tendency, which is mean. What is mean? Mean is generally considered the best measure of central tendency and the most frequently used one. The mean, also known as the average of a dataset, is found by adding all numbers in the dataset and then dividing by the number of values in the set. The mean is represented by x bar, and it is computed by the summation of all numbers in the dataset and then divided by the number of values in the set, which is n. Mean is the best measure of central tendency. Why? Because it is the measure that includes all the values in the dataset for its calculation, and any change in any of the scores will affect the value of the mean. Now let's take a look at this example. The scores of 9 students in DAS midterm exam consist of 50 items. The highest score is 48 and the lowest score is 30. How to get the mean? To get the mean, you just need to add all of those numbers, which is equal to 359, and then divided by the number of values in the set, which is 9. You will get the average of 39.89. Therefore, the average score of the students from DIS midterm exam is 39.89. Now let's jump to the second measure of central tendency, which is median. Median is the value or the middle value when a dataset is ordered from least to greatest. Median is important because it gives us an idea of where the center value is located in a dataset. The median tends to be more useful to calculate than the mean when a distribution is skewed and or has outliers. If your data has outliers, then you can use median as your measure of central tendency to get the middle value of your data. Median is also known as the middle score or the 50th percentile. In getting the median, you need to consider these two reminders. Arrange the scores from highest to lowest or lowest to highest. Determine the middlemost score in the distribution if n is an odd number, and get the average of the two middlemost score if n is an even number. Now let's take a look at this example. Find the median score of 12 students in DIS short quiz. To find the median, you just need to arrange the information or the data from highest to lowest. And then we have there 15, so we add 15 plus 15 is equal to 30 divided by 2, so the median is 15. So the middle value or the middle score of the students in DIS short quiz is 15. Now let's jump on the third measure of central tendency, mode. The mode or the modal score is a score or scores that accord most in the distribution. The mode tells us the most common value in categorical data when the mean and median can't be used. The mode gives us an idea of where the center of a dataset is located, but it can be misleading compared to the mean or median. Modes are classified into 3: unimodal, bimodal, trimodal. First, we have unimodal. Unimodal is the distribution of scores that consist of only one mode. To understand unimodal, let's have this example. On the example, the scores that appear most is 17. Therefore, the score distribution is called unimodal. Let's have bimodal. Is the distribution of scores that consist of two modes. On the data sets, the modes are 29 and 23 since both 29 and 23 appear twice, and the score distribution is called bimodal. Let's have the third one, trimodal. Is the distribution of scores that consists of three modes, or multimodal is a distribution of scores that consists of more than two modes. Let's have the example. The modes are 27, 20, and 15. There are three modes in this example, and it is called trimodal or multimodal. Let's have the last measure of central data, which is the mid-range. The mid-range is the arithmetic mean of the largest and the smallest values in the sample. Mid-range is useful for finding a quick average or midpoint of certain data sets. So the formula of mean is more often used for efficiency and robustness. Note that in the presence of outliers or data points that differ significantly from the other points in a data set, our mid-range would alter significantly. Example, find the mid-range score of 12 students in DIS short quiz. The highest score is 20 and the lowest score is 10. How to calculate? Just need to deduct the lowest value to the highest value, and then 20 minus 10 is equal to 10. The mid-range is 10.